Hello, Brave Awakened Ones. This is Veronica of Higher Realm Holistics, Lady V. Thank you, supporters, subscribers, and Patreons. Please share these videos with those who you think it might resonate with. If you're interested in any of my services, books, merch, t-shirts, webinars, sessions, and higher realm magic information and meditations, please visit higherrealmholistics.com. Good morning, Brave Awakened Ones. Queen V here. What's up? We have the victory, okay? It is the 2nd of February, 2020. And yes, it is a portal day, okay? I really want to cover this. Maybe I should have sooner because I've known this information for a minute, the beginning of the year. And I know I mentioned this briefly, but I want to go into it because I have received so many requests and demands that I do these portal meditations. And the reason why I ignored them was because we don't need to do them. Some people still have the need to do it, but I do not have the need to do it. And there are many out there who don't have the need to do it. Okay. Why don't we have the need to do it? Okay. Firstly, yes, today is what my oversoul calls the energies for this month of February. We already went over it. They're the master builder energies. Okay. Which actually kind of run through for the next couple of years till the end of 2021. Okay. So, those major energy pushes to push us into the whole master builder thing is today, the 2nd of February. And you have another one coming up on, it's like February 20th, and real big one, February 22nd. Okay. It's like they're together, the February 20th through February 22nd. Okay. So yes, that's going on. But the reason why I say it's unnecessary for me to do anything about it, it's because it's already done. What these energies, let me see how to explain what I saw to put into words. Words are very difficult for me now. What is going on is that, these portals, the alignments are happening, right? The numerology is tripping these portals to open. And yes, the energies are coming through. Now, remember what I said. When you serve as a conduit for these energies, they automatically come through you. And since we already grounded in the big energy, that raised the frequency of Earth and raised our own frequencies, and everyone on Earth who's open to receiving it, the divine feminine Christos energy, we already did that on the 12th of January. I showed you proof that, through the Schumann resonance, that the earth is, and we are clothed in the linens. Remember that white sheet that you saw on the Schumann resonance. Go back my other videos from the end of December. Whoa, I just felt so vortexy right now. The energy keeps like pulsating through me and I get super vortexy. Gotta hang on. Oh, and I'm supposed to go to the gym. So any which ways, we're already opened to receiving these energies. And it is the divine feminine Christos energy that is allowing for this to happen. So if you're already the embodiment for this energy, with those who joined me on that meditation, we served as these main veins, these main arteries. Let's put it that way. Arteries are bigger. We served as these main arteries for anchoring this energy. So you are wide open. And these energies, unless you're those people who are writing me freaking out, why aren't you doing it? Obviously, you're not awakened to the fact that you already did it. So therefore, it's not going to affect you because you're not saying yes, please, and thank you. So these energies are coming in and you will feel it coming in. It hit me early this morning around 4 o'clock-ish. And it's like my crystal spoke to me, my big crystal quartz, who I call Cerebro now. Any X-Men fans know what I'm talking about? Literally, it serves as Cerebro. I kid you not. This why I was like, whoa, I have Cerebro. So I put it to my crown chakra like I was guided to it. Blast off, baby. Blast off. So you are do what you're called to do. Okay. You are kings and queens. You are masters, master builders. Again, the hand holding period is over. Okay. If you need more, I have tons of information for you to play catch up. There are plenty of other forerunners out there. If you resonate more with them, for you to play catch up to get to this point. Okay. But my job is done when it comes to that. You're wide open to receive these energies. And it's about being connected to being the embodiment of your higher self. And if you ask, how can I be the embodiment of my higher self? Well, go back to 2018 and start watching videos. Okay. My videos, I talk so much about it. Okay. I'm not going to answer individual questions like that. And I'm not being rude or obnoxious by it or being selfish. You have to do the digging yourself because that is how you evolve. It's through the journey. You evolve through the journey. The journey is the evolution. Okay, that's the point. The time of laziness has to be over for humanity. That's how humanity got in this freaking hot mess to begin with. You have to put in the footwork. It cannot be handed to you anymore, period. So any which ways, and if you're on my channel, that's the way I roll, okay? So we're already these big vortexes, these big just sucking in the energy. Literally, it's what I feel like. I just feel like I'm drawing in the energies, and it's coming through me and being dispersed, coming through me, being dispersed, doing whatever it's doing with me, manifesting, having me manifest on the macro and the micro. That's the whole thing. If you're serving as one of these main arteries, main veins, which if you were there on that meditation with me and you were really partaking in it, and you have a knowing that you're part of it. And of course, there were other forerunners doing it also. I wasn't the only one, of course. You have that knowing within you. There is no need to do jump on every portal and be like, oh my God, I have to do this, unless you're called to do a meditation. Okay. And there are plenty out there doing mass meditations for these, what I call minor portals. That's what my oversoul calls them. Not that they're minor in comparison to when the beginning of January, from the eclipses in December through January. That's why they're referred to as minor, because from December of 2019 to through January, it was about through January 12th. That was huge. To me, that's what I considered the event. And people are still waiting for the event. Well, keep waiting, honey. That was huge because that is what brought in the divine feminine Christos energy to balance, to meet the divine masculine Christos energy. And again, I showed proof. Go back to my videos and watch the Schumann resonant. Watch the solar activity. It's out there. Okay. The heavy lifting was already done for you, So that's what's going on with that. So master builders, let me tell you, it's beyond master builders. Even if you're not a master builder, you're building on your level. There are different levels. I'm on a huge macro level of building. It could be your own practice. It could be your own business, small business. That's a master builder also. You're building that, okay? Because of course, things aren't just going to appear. They're coming through us. That's how they're appearing, okay? That's the magic. That is the manifesting through you. Okay. When it comes to this master builder energy that's coming through February, that is what's carrying us through to build 5D. So the more you absorb, of course, the more you can do, the quicker things go, the more open you are to it. Um, and also something I was guided to share is that many aren't understanding the Christos energy, that it's not just about, it's well, oh God, I don't even know how to put it into words because I was told not many will understand. Um, it's the Christos energy goes way beyond, is a lot more complicated than most people understand. It goes way beyond enlightenment, quote unquote, ascension, quote. It's so, it goes into the micro and the macro, I should say. The micro of it is the actual physical evolution of your body, the physical evolution of Earth, that ascension, the awakening to the truth of who and what we are, the removal of the veil, yes. But there's also a huge creative aspect of the Christos energy, huge creative aspect. What I was shown, Thoth showed me this, and Yeshua was there. Whew, it was magnificent. And then I was guided to do some stuff too. Whoa. And I was guided to put my crystal to my forehead. And it was just like, I went on a whole nother level that I was like, I went on that level once before, but this was another form that I took, as it's like my form changed color from white to red. And I was like, what is going on? What am I? Because I know my ethereal form. I know what it looks like. My galactic form, is my oversoul calls it, turned from white to red. And then I just was like dripping with sweat and shaking. And then I felt myself expanding all up and down the eastern coast of America, and then down to the Caribbean, and then expanding from there and connecting with others from that point. And I was told that my form was the Red Dragon Queen, and I was connecting with other Red Dragon energies, light workers who are part of that Kings and Queens, Red Dragons, to wipe out the forced diseases, all the virus diseases going on. And not only that, but to expose those, some really big names. I'm not going to drop it out there, but the ones who are really behind it being dragged out and being called out and convicted and rid of for what they're doing. And that's going to happen this year. Not that far in the future, let's put it that way. So that is what we did as the Red Dragon Kings and Queens energies. It was like, whoa. And it was my oversoul, an angelic form, and Yeshua was there in the beginning, explaining to me the whole Christos energy, the expansiveness of the Christos energy, and Thoth. And then this Red Dragon energy entity that was also angelic. It was, I don't know. All I do is surrender, okay? I surrender to the whole thing, to my higher form. That's it, okay? So we expanded and did that and connected and pulled that off. And then that was on the macro. And then on the micro, I shrunk back down and went back into my white form, as a white queen form, and then was manifesting along with Yeshua. And it's like Yeshua was one side and Thoth was on the other. And they were showing me how the Christos energy, you do physical manifestations with the Christos energy, which I cannot explain to you guys. I was told when you're open and ready, you receive it. You receive it. That's it. And this is like an activation. Me just talking about it's an activation. So yeah, I was manifesting along with them while they were coaching me, using that Christos energy emanating from me and through the earth and through the cosmos, through my heart, because it was like my heart took the form of my crystal, which is like a 3-pounder, crystal quartz. Just saying it right now, it's like, oh, I feel it. My heart literally took the form of the crystal and was like, and I saw, and Thoth told me it's like how we built the pyramids. I was like, whoa. And I was building my building where it's supposed to be my headquarters and other stuff. I was like, wow. And then I was shown the amount of money it was going to take and just manifest it, just say yes. And I was like, yes. So that's what the Christos energy is, way beyond what people think. There's many facets to the Christos energy. Okay. Hope I made some type of sense. It is very difficult to put into words what you're experiencing. It's like language really is a barrier. Holy cow. I wish I could just that's why they're activations through the words. It's like all the hidden words behind it is what activates you. Okay. Yes. And something, actually, I was listening to a video of Shri and Kira Khan, which I haven't listened to in over like a year and a half. I heard ding, and I never get a notification from them. And then I saw it. It came up on my suggested, and again, I haven't watched the video. There's a year and a half. I had actually worked with one of their programs about 5 years ago and spoke to Shri and Kira together. I spoke to them, on the phone. So it's been a minute, and they were talking about the word tired. About using the word tired. And I tend to use that word. I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. But my oversoul's like, you're not really tired. You're just over it. And I was like, yeah, I am. I'm just over it. I wish people would just wake up already completely. Enough is enough. I just want to see the world beautiful and new and shiny. I'm exhausted from just, it's like pulling teeth. That's what I'm tired over. And my oversoul's like, well, stop saying tired. Just use you're over it. Okay? You just wish it was better. You wish things were further along, but you're not really tired. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm not physically, I'm mentally a bit drained. Let's put it that way. I'm mentally a bit drained. And of course, after activations and downloads, you get physically drained and you just rest. You get physically tired, yes. And you could get mentally tired, yes. You just rest. But the way I was saying it was like, I'm over it. Get me off this earth again, So that is a word I have to control. And a lot of us say, okay. So I just wanted to put it out there. It's my first video for the day. I have another video I'm about to make right now, which is really important also. So please watch the next video too. Queen V out. Goodbye, my kings and queens. Talk to you later. See you on the tube.